In the previous episode, we restored the paint. Now it's time to protect it with a coating and top it with a sealant. Find out how to do it properly on this episode of Autoblog Details. To compound and polish your paint, the abrasive needs to be pushed into the surface of the clear coat to work. By default, polish is jammed into every pore of the paint's surface and is not typically removed with a microfiber towel alone. To fully clean these pores, a mixture of 50% water to 50% household isopropyl alcohol is used. When adding a coating or a sealant, the product needs to adhere to the clear coat to form a bond or to stick. If leftover oily polish remains in these pores, it may cause the protection to not adhere or not work properly. To do this, lightly mist the paint with your mixture and wipe with a dry microfiber towel. Let the car sit for a few minutes to fully evaporate. This is just a precautionary measure that takes no more than 5 minutes to complete. Likewise, giving your paint a quick wash with dish soap would work as well, but it just takes more time. Now with the paint restored and free of oils, prime your foam applicator pad with your coating. Dab the applicator against the foam to release it from the bottle, then squeeze the applicator to evenly spread the liquid. Be sure to work on the vehicle out of direct sunlight and with a cool to room temperature paint surface. Massage the product into the paint in straight lines and in a cross-hatch pattern for even coverage. Allow 2 to 3 minutes of dry time for this particular product. It'll look a bit hazy as it's drying, that's normal. Afterwards, remove with a microfiber towel and repeat this process on the next painted panel. Once the first layer is complete, quickly go back around the paint with a light and check for spots you may have missed. If you change your angle or position while you're looking at the paint, finding these potential spots become way easier. A second layer is always recommended, especially for a daily driven car, and since we just restored this paint, so repeat the process a second time. After the second layer, allow the coating to cure for a few hours, preferably indoors and overnight if possible. Be sure to read your label for cure times as they'll vary from product to product. Afterwards, add a layer of sealant on top of the coating and you're ready to go. Although adding a sealant is a similar application process for this particular coating, you'll need to use a separate clean foam applicator pad. As you did before, use a cross-hatch pattern in straight lines, then remove with a microfiber towel after each panel is applied. Be sure to avoid any black plastic trim as sealants may turn the rubber white as it dries. If you do accidentally hit the black trim, stop and immediately wipe it off. Remember, only use sealants on painted surfaces and double check your paint afterwards for any leftover smudges. I think of it this way, adding a sealant over your coating is similar to putting a windbreaker over your fleece jacket. It becomes this sacrificial layer that takes the everyday abuse while protecting the bottom layers of coating. Protecting and maintaining your paint properly will help you avoid a dull or hazy finish, and potentially having to perform a full paint correction as we did on this one. Remember this, compounding and polishing your paint is like going to the emergency room. You want to avoid it if possible by maintaining a healthy regimen and regular protective maintenance. In the next episode, I'll show you the step-by-step process for dressing your car's trim and tires. If you found this video helpful, please share and keep up with all the latest detailed videos by liking or subscribing to the Autoblog page. I'm Larry Casilla from AmmoNYC.com. Thanks for watching.